The society we're creating right now, more and more men don't want to get married. And I get why. There is almost zero upside for men getting married. This isn't me saying that men shouldn't get married, or women, but think about what society is telling men about what being a man is. Tell about society is fucking men hardcore for getting married. If you get married and you get divorced, a woman takes 50% of whatever you have. 80% of relationships, the man is the biggest provider. So that's a big fuck right off the bat. What are you getting in exchange for that? Second, if you have kids with her, you're fucked, because the government doesn't think that you deserve shit. So even good dads who try to stay in the kid's life are fucked. So there's a lot of men going, why the fuck would I do this? The good news is that will correct itself, because eventually then people start going, oh, right? When you create mistakes, you only create more error. Error creates more error. So we've gone so far the other direction that more and more men are going, like, why the fuck would I get married?
Hello and welcome back to Latest Juice. The men's marriage strike is a growing phenomenon and movement driven by concerns over the laws governing divorce and the carefully placed risks men face in marriage. This movement is a reaction to the potential loss of children, property, income, reputation, liberty, and even life during and after divorce. However, beyond the legal hazards, there are other significant reasons why so many men are increasingly wary of long-term relationships, particularly those founded on romantic love and chivalry. In this video, we will explore the multiple challenges men encounter in modern relationships, the societal expectations that perpetuate gender dynamics, and why you as a man should never fall in the trap of marriage or long-term partnerships.
You guys mentioned a bunch of traits that traditional men exhibit. Modern day women are not traditional. Are any of you guys virgins? Exactly. You guys can't expect a traditional man while you absolve yourself of traditional feminine responsibilities. That's a bad deal for the man.
One of the key factors influencing relationships dynamics today is the traditional gender expectations that persist in modern society. From an early age, both men and women are conditioned to fulfill specific roles, which often translate into relationships. Men are taught to be providers and protectors, while women are encouraged to embrace their nurturing and caregiving qualities. But there is a problem. Modern women have decided that they will no longer commit to the traditional roles, but expect men to commit and be traditional. These women are not wives anymore. They party and club and attend girls' night outs. They don't care about what society or men expects from them. On the other hand, men are expected to be traditional, provide, protect, and be good fathers. This is complete irresponsibility from the women and society. Romantic love, while a powerful and beautiful emotion, can also contribute to unrealistic expectations and misconceptions in relationships. The idea of finding a soulmate or a perfect partner has led men to overlook red flags or engage in a competition to prove their worthiness as a provider. Romantic love overshadows essential considerations like purity of a woman, behavior, and body count. This is why, gents, I advise you to completely avoid women and the concept of love. They are so draining, and the returns are not anywhere near as much. If you, however, decide to deal with women, use your logic and not emotions to make decisions. Don't be fooled by the desire to make decisions that will trap you long term. Look at the woman's past, her behavior, relationship with parents, and make an informed decision. Be as ruthless as possible.
Here are some quotes about feminism from some feminists. The complete destruction of the traditional marriage and the nuclear family is the revolutionary or utopian goal of feminism. Cultural Marxism. It's being fulfilled. Next. How will the family unit be destroyed? The demand alone will throw the whole ideology of the family into question, so that women can begin establishing a community of work with each other and we can fight collectively. Women will feel freer to leave their husbands, those oppressors, and become economically independent, either through a job or through welfare. The subversion is so complete. Next. The nuclear family must be destroyed. Whatever its ultimate meaning, the breakup of families is now objectively a revolutionary.
The feminist movement has made significant strides in advocating for gender equality and female empowerment. While these advancements are vital for a more equitable society, they have also had unintended consequences in relationships and marriage. Women's empowerment has led to increased economic independence on men from women. The problem is that feminism ensured that men and women are equal, but only when receiving the reward. When there is a burden of performance or charges required, women fold and refuse to take responsibility. This irresponsibility has been enforced by the law, encouraging women to be irresponsible, get married to rich men, divorce them, and take half of the property and leave the man in a depressed situation. In addition, women, in the name of feminism, refuse to take on the traditional roles of cooking and cleaning, claiming that men can do that too. These developments have left men with no choice but to completely avoid marriage and be as ruthless as possible when dealing with these women. Men have to go against their nature of loving and caring for women for their own safety and well-being.
Men don't want to marry anymore because the risk outweighs the benefits. There's a risk that comes with marriage that essentially only benefits a woman. A man marries you and can only hope that one day you don't wake up and say, I feel like I don't love you anymore and I want to leave and you can't do anything about it. According to ASA, 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Among college-educated women, it jumps to 90%. You know what's crazy? I mean, a lot of us women don't have anything a man actually wants that we could bring to this.
Financial concerns are also a significant factor in men's decisions about marriage. With the rising costs of living through the roof, taxes especially in the West, student debt, and economic uncertainty, many men feel that they cannot afford to get married and support a family. The financial burden of marriage and children can be overwhelming, and it's not uncommon for men to choose alternative lifestyles or relationships to avoid the financial obligations of marriage. The fear of divorce also plays a major role in the decline of marriage rates among men. Many men have witnessed their parents or friends go through a difficult divorce and are hesitant to enter into a legally binding contract that could lead to a similar outcome. The potential financial and emotional costs of divorce can be significant, and many men are understandably wary of the potential consequences. The decline in marriage rates among men is also reflected in the increasing prevalence of cohabitation, open relationships, and remaining single. These alternative arrangements can provide the emotional connection and support that many men seek without the legal and financial obligations of marriage. Cohabitation in particular has become more common among couples as a way to test the waters of a committed relationship without the legal and financial consequences of marriage. The men's marriage strike serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities and challenges men face in modern relationships. Beyond the legal hazards of divorce, men grapple with societal expectations, gender norms, and the pressure to conform to traditional roles. Fortunately, they no longer have to deal with women anymore, as MGTOW has come at the right time to save men. MGTOW men are healthier, stronger, have high testosterone, and no time to deal with women. Above all, they are safe from the rigged game of love and marriage. What do you think? Tell us down in the comments section. Be sure to subscribe and activate the notifications bell. Remember to like and share the video, champs. Thank you for watching.